Tennessee's got it. Fires long to the end zone. Did he get it? Touchdown. Reverses field. D. Williams heading to the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. Rattler high, intercepted. Pick six, Tennessee's come on heading. Dialing long distance. Caught by Squirrel White. How in the world?
Nico over the middle to Castles. Touchdown.
Second down and 3. And Jalen Wright slips the tackle. Jalen Wright is up to the races.
Por el medio del campo, no, se queda Chomito por acá y por la parte izquierda, agarrando grama, señoras y señores, se está yendo, en la 40, en la 30, en la 20, en la 10, dale 6, dale 6, dale 6, que aquí hay un touchdown.
DeLillo gets sacked, thrown down by Wesley Walker.
Last year, top 12 in major college football on fourth down conversion. Miss a 4th and 5. Milton has time. Gets it to Sampson. Sampson gets to the stick and gets to the goal line for a Tennessee touchdown. Dylan Sampson. So off the timeout, 3rd and 15. Musket again slicing through. That was James Pearson. You said it. That cheetah package, the speed on the defensive line on 3rd and long.
Yeah, it's coming from the right side.
3rd and 13. Again, the pressure gets to him. James Pierce. That is his 2nd of the day. Sampson motors right in. So Dylan Sampson has a 9-yard touchdown catch and now a 3-yard touchdown run.
What does Josh Heupel have dialed up here? He's got Tyree West, a D lineman, right now playing fullback in the backfield.
With Small and, of course, his big quarterback, Joe Milton, and with a whole lot of humanity, they go right in.
It looked like they had 325 pounds Javonte Spraggins back there, and they also had Tyree West, the big D tackle, just pushing a 240-pound quarterback as if he needed it. Just turn around and do it again quickly, or let this 240-pound quarterback keep it.
Milton. He's going to stride right in. Joe Milton with the rushing touchdown. Yeah, Falmouy and Carter, their best defensive tackles, come in on 3rd and goal. Pitch, Sampson scores again. Dylan Sampson is finding the end zone with ease this afternoon.
Yeah.
His 3rd touchdown today, his 2nd rushing. Sparks onto punt for UVA. Williams fields it inside the 20, and Williams with a good return. D. Williams cuts it to the outside. Williams on the go, punter to beat, and he rides him out of bounds.
Making amends for a fumble earlier and a punt return, and you know back there, you got to make the first guy miss and let the blocks establish themselves, and that's exactly what happened on that play. As soon as he catches it, the gunner's going to miss. And now he uses that speed and crease up the middle. He's so good in the open field. Vol fans will remember he had a 73-yard punt return TD last year against Vanderbilt. You got to be careful punting to this guy.
And now a 3rd down and 9. As to the end zone, another score, and it goes to Jacob Warren, the big tight end.
Yeah, Virginia couldn't get lined up. They had a guy running out late. It was James Jackson, the linebacker, that was supposed to cover the tight end.
First down for UVA. Musket trying to get free and not able to, as Tyler Barron, who, remember, the medical staff was out to see him moments ago, and now he's dancing, celebrating yet another sack.
Alabama, Ohio State, Georgia, trying to do that here at Tennessee.
And do we have arms up? Yes, into the end zone goes Dylan Sampson. So Sampson now with 4 touchdowns, 3 rushing, 1 receiving.
Man, and only a true sophomore.
A pass rush that you were incredibly impressed with last week against Virginia.
Absolutely, and they haven't got a tackle for loss or sacks thus far.
In trouble. Well, just like you said it, they hadn't had one yet. A sack by Garland, a loss of 6 on the play.
It's like the defensive line heard me. They say, okay, watch this one, Steck. Unbelievable change direction there. Okay, watch for slants or slant slack corner route to the field where he likes the ball, throw the ball to his left.
Milton, quarterback draw, up the middle, into the end zone, touchdown!
Or they could run a quarterback draw.
Long was there, but this is the long run prior.
It was. Here comes the tackle trap, comes up inside, big gaping hole. The safety didn't come down and support that hole, and he's off to the races.
2nd and goal from the 5. Milton to the end zone, touchdown! Ramel Keaton. Well, Stack, you just said it was imperative for this Tennessee team to come back with a score. They had multiple explosive plays. They scored touchdowns. DeLillo gets sacked. Thrown down by Wesley Walker.
They came with a safety blitz on that one. Coach Tim Banks, the defensive coordinator, who I have unbelievable respect for Coach Banks. He called a safety blitz. The boundary safety came down, timed it perfect on the zone read, and made the sack. Coming off the edge there, beats the tackle block, gets a sack, TFL, and now they're in a great field position. They're in a plus territory. If I'm Tennessee right now, Coach Heupel, Steck is going up top.
Jackson motions out. Here comes pressure. DeLillo gets sacked. Aaron Beasley having himself a heck of a night.
I'll tell you what, I can foresee easily SEC Defensive Player of the Week coming out of Rocky Top again. This young man is having a day. Watch this right here. Right here he is, and he's going to come right on down inside the play. Timed it perfect, got him by the ankles. Looks like Tennessee's just going to play coverage here, keep it in front of you, make them punt the football.
DeLillo down the sideline to Thomas, and this time it's picked off. Kamal Haddon says not pass interference this time.
In the pocket, his favorite route is the dig route. Comes over top. You see the arm strength there. The ball just whistling off there, and then they come right back, go tempo.
Here it is, the tight end. Castles breaks the tackle to the end zone. Touchdown! 43 yards, McAllen Castles. Evans motions out. DeLillo keeps it up the middle. DeLillo will be stopped. The defense for Tennessee makes the stand again.
Beautiful defensive stand by the inside front four again. We've been talking about all game. If Tennessee wants to make hay and move on forward down the SEC, they have an explosive offense. Can the defense respond? And Coach Tim
Every time they convert, the tempo gets ramped up more and more with this Josh Heupel offense. They stretch you sideline to sideline. Look at those formations, create vertical seams for those home run shots.
Milton schemes downfield, flip to the wrist, caught! And rolling down to the 10-yard line is Squirrel White, the electric slot receiver, and the ball is threatening quickly.
And when you play man coverage, you better be careful. That time, Brew McCoy almost set a screen on this big play to free up Squirrel White. Just a switch release at the line of scrimmage, and the DB could not stay with him.
41-yard gain for the man who has inherited the Jalen Hyatt role. Milton for the end zone. Caught! Touchdown! Ramel Keaton and the Volunteers right down the field to draw first blood. Charles Campbell was the starting kicker at Indiana for 3 years before coming through the portal from 42 yards. And he cuts into this lead. 13-play drive. Took 5.5 minutes. That's slow by Tennessee standards. They only get 3, and the lead is still 16.
Potentially coming.
They with tempo. Milton under pressure launches downfield. Caught. Touchdown. Brew McCoy. And the Volunteers still alive. 55-yard strike.
Well, he got that right arm there on Jackson. Maybe just a little nudge there to separate. We talked about which of these receivers can make a play. Plenty of time. Good job actually of moving away from that pressure. And McCoy able to pull away from the true freshman.
So the lead is 13, and the Vols offense on the field to go for 2.
Plays out this afternoon. Joe Milton making his 8th start as a Tennessee quarterback, 5-2 in those starts. It is his 13th start overall when you factor in Michigan, and he is 7-5 in those starts. Milton keeps it. First play. How about Joe Milton? He's at midfield. It's a foot race down the near side. Can anybody catch him? He's to the 10. It's a touchdown, Tennessee. 81 yards. They will hand it off to Sampson. That'll be a touchdown. 10 yards for Dylan Sampson. Trey Moore had a shot at him, but couldn't hold on and put another 6 on the board for the Big Orange. This offense has put up 190 yards in just 1 quarter. Here comes some pressure. Little run blitz. Tennessee gashes it. Jabari Small down to the 20 and falls at the 18-yard line.
What a run.
40-yard pickup. No time to waste. Milton, little shoulder fake, stands in the pocket, over the middle. How about that 2-play touchdown drive from Tennessee? 18 yards on the strike. Caleb Webb with the touchdown reception.
Tennessee striking fast. Poise in the pocket, great delivery of the football. They got this thing rolling now.
Rocco Griffin in at tailback. Pressure comes. Marburger dropped back at the 16-yard line.
Mama, there goes that man, Tyler Barron. Putting a running back on him, that's a tough matchup. He runs around the tackle, gets around Rocco Griffin, and the rest is sort of history.
Milton going up top. Passes caught in the end zone. Ramel Keaton with a remarkable catch, 48 yards. 7 TFLs coming into this game from Beasley, the former defensive back in high school. That one is intercepted at midfield. What a diving catch on the back end from Tamari and McDonald's.
What a play. I mean, they're playing single safety defense. They're matched in the slot.
So a 29-yard field goal attempt from Charles Campbell is on the way, and it is good. Handed off to Small again, and he just powers his way in for a touchdown. His first one of the 2023 season for the senior out of Memphis, Tennessee.
Lined up and ran a little two-back downhill, old school football. Being able to finish.
Again, here goes Sampson. This one will go for 6. The Dylan Sampson drive. The touchdown went 41 yards. His second touchdown of the day. Just played out right now.
Yes.
They're not out of the question to win an SEC West.
Not at all.
Intercepted. McCown just throws it up in the air. Warren Burrell with the pick. And he'll be out of bounds near midfield.
We talk about turnovers, right? Turnovers come in bunches. Okay, and you look at James Pierce. He's been disruptive today. He's been able to, sort of make his presence felt out there on the football field. And then we look at sometimes just being Johnny on the spot. Five-man pressure.
He'll be dropped. Lost the football for a moment. Got it back, but dropped for a sack. That'll be a loss of 7 on the play.
That was nice to see. They got into a 5-man front, man. They come with the inside game with 5-man pressure. Turnover.
Real on the field is a fumble recovered by the defense. Please reset the game clock to 4 minutes, 16 seconds. 4-1-6.
So Tennessee looks like they're going to have the football.
Again, but you see him with the inside game. Ball's out.
And it looked like McCown initially it looked like he got it back.
I thought he got it back.
But then it kind of spits out the side. Boy, Tennessee's defense today, 4 sacks. They've had 8 pressures. They've had 7 tackles for loss and only 3 missed tackles.
And 3 turnovers.
Him on tape, you notice when his feet are calm and he's in balance, he's extremely accurate. Anytime his feet start to get moving quick and he strides a little bit too long, that's when that accuracy starts to deplete.
Huge hole for Jalen Wright, and he will take it to the house. Touchdown, Tennessee.
And again, I can't stress enough, the numbers are great for this rushing attack for Tennessee, but they did struggle against Florida.
Milton dialing long distance. And it is caught by Squirrel White. How in the world? Right through Emil Worry. First and goal, Tennessee after 51 yards. Incredible focus for Squirrel White.
You got one-on-one with Squirrel White. That's one they're going to take advantage of.
On second and goal, Small, touchdown, Tennessee. Missing Juice Wells, who was huge in this game last year. Rattler has to leave the pocket again, trying to direct traffic. And he has nowhere to go. A sack for Tennessee and a loss of 3. A little different here tonight. Rattler taken down again.
Loss of 4 that time. 4-man rush. Rattler high and intercepted. Pick 6. Tennessee's Kamal Hadden. Flags after the play.
Boy, right before the penalty, I said the running back's going to need to help off the edge. You got James Pierce out there working on the true freshman left tackle. He's going to come here. Instead of the running back blocking here, he goes inside, and Pierce provides the pressure that causes that high throw from Rattler and the interception. Right? I said, hey, if they're going to drop back, that running back has got to chip on that side. They have been winning all night on that left side. Didn't chip, forced a high throw, pick 6. In a worst case scenario, that's why we said, hey, sometimes you hand it off and you try to get to the second half.
Yeah.
Learn from it, but also learn how to move on from it. Correct it in game and get better.
On 2nd and 2, they sack him again. And it's past midfield. It's James Pierce Jr. for a loss of 9. South Carolina was in the neighborhood of field goal range. That changed with another sack.
James Pierce this time not working speed off the edge, getting in that C gap, working the inside of that left tackle. Boy, what an improvement we're seeing from this front 4 from Tennessee.
Milton with a check to the sideline.
A lot of space for Squirrel White in the slot.
In the end zone, caught. Tennessee touchdown. Jacob Warren, the pride of Farragut. And the field goal is good. 34-17 is our score, 12:42 to go. Scruffy City has never looked fine. And they'll keep it on the ground. Take it to the end zone. It's Dylan Sampson. Hands move to Vinci, a hug from Lane.
Love to see them celebrate with the big boys.
The perception of Josh Heupel in this offense is not really what it is. 1st and goal at the 7 is what it is. Milton flips it. Touchdown, Jacob Warren. The Texas A&M tailback, Anaya Smith in motion. He has not touched it yet today. Max Johnson, no time. Down he goes. Tyler Barron with a sack.
Well, Demetrius Crownover that time, number 78, the right tackle. Just a bad pass block. He steps out and gets beat inside right away.
Now just trying to, there's DJ. Trying to win the field position game, if nothing else, right now here in the 3rd quarter.
I still try to win something. They can't get it in the end zone.
See if Jackson Ross, the Aussie punter, can do it and bury him in their own territory. And he does. Inside the 1.
Remember, even if he steps on the line, it's the ball, not the foot.
And that's winning the field position game.
It was close. And if the ball breaks the plane, we won't be able to see it here. Forget the foot. It's where the ball is, and I think it's short. Can we get another look at it down the line? How about that?
Perfect. Can't do it any better than that.
Not any better.
Max Johnson is going to be taking the next snap in his own end zone, courtesy of Jackson Ross. Nice punt, kid. And now Constantino's going to take the snap with his back foot almost out of the end zone, and his last 2 punts have been 29 and 24. And D. Williams is going, please just kick one to me.
He did.
Yes, he did. From the 39. Williams reverses field. D. Williams heading to the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. D. Williams, 39 yards on the punt return for the score.
The touchdown for Tennessee started with a punt down to the 1 yard line and ended with a punt return.
Waited all day long for a chance for something other than a fair catch. Again, Moss says, what's the count? He says, just watch me clap. I'm right next to you. 3rd and 10. Johnson has time. Throws. Intercepted. Picked up. Judy Ali. Alio's got it all the way down to the 6, and that might wrap things up. The mistake the Tennessee defense was waiting for. An errant throw by Max Johnson.
A little bit of pressure in Max's face, and he overthrows his receiver. It was a gift to Gabe Judy. He's down here at the bottom. It's not who he's throwing the ball to. He's trying to throw it to the slot. Poor throw. It's like catching a punt. Watch the pressure. Feels it in his face. And just makes a poor throw.
First interception of the season for Judy Ali. And boy, was it a big one. Or at least get down to possibility of a touchdown for the Aggies. Johnson backpedals. Now throws in the middle. It's intercepted again. That'll do it. Haddon with the interception, the second in the 4th quarter, thrown by Max Johnson. And Tennessee at home will survive. Two big plays by Tim Banks' defense here in the 4th quarter.
He brings 5 on this play. The 4 down lineman and the linebacker. Forces, you got to throw the ball on 4th down. Nothing to you. You got to try to force it in. Good coverage by Tennessee.
And Kamal Haddon, his 3rd interception of the year. None bigger than this one.
Not a pretty football game.
Nope, but it'll be beautiful for the Volunteers and their fans.
Sure will.
They're going to go to 5-1 and 2-1 in SEC plays. Joe Milton, who didn't have the greatest day, takes a knee. That's his favorite play right there of the day.
But the receiver helps out the quarterback. That's how you get the quarterback feeling confident that he can throw it anywhere and they can make a catch.
So they worked it at the 39 of Alabama here on their opening march. Milton loads and fires long to the end zone. Did he get it? Touchdown! The squirrel stretches out at the goal line.
Now, did he drag his foot or did the ball move? I thought I saw the ball move at the end of this. They do call touchdown. His foot goes. Does the ball move when he hits the ground? That looked nothing. Perfect throw. Great technique. Drags his left foot. Now does he control the ball? Again, nothing so far to overturn this call.
Our AT&T 5G pylon cam. Gene Steratore is with us.
Yeah, I'm with Gary on it. I think just an amazing play by the receiver. He does stick that catch. I don't see movement there. He's pulling it back in.
It is under review.
It is an amazing catch.
He caught the back end of the ball.
A great throw. He catches by the white stripe. He brings it in. Remember, he just had the great catch on the slant. Gets his left toe down. And right after the slant, you'll see Squirrel. I think he comes down and up on kind of one of those wheel route plays. Gets the matchup he wants. And then a perfect throw. You get your slot receiver matched up against an outside linebacker, Chris Braswell right there, number 41.
We've seen about every look we're going to see. And again, there you see catch the back end of the ball.
Amazing catch. Great throw. Great technique. Threw to the right guy. And do we see anything? I don't think so. That's a catch.
That's going to cap an opening 75-yard drive, and just a remarkable athletic feat just to get to the ball. Here's a call. Touchdown, Tennessee. Right now they need 6. Milroe, look out from behind.
Ball's on the ground.
And Tennessee's got it.
James Pierce went to the other side and worked on, I think it was Proctor over there, number 74. Pierce switches to the other side so he doesn't have to go against Latham, and he just bull rushes. We showed one of his rushes, right, Ness?
Yep.
This time he bull rushes Proctor. He's over here. He's got the true freshman this time. Watch him push him right back into the quarterback, and he reaches around and steals it. What a play.
No help for the freshman that time, and the wraparound by Pierce forces a fumble. Norman Lott with a recovery. Nyblack went out in a slot and now comes back into the core of the offense in his tight end position. They're going to try to get Jalen Milroe some room, but nothing doing. And Omar Norman Lott with a sack.
Yeah, Omar Norman Lott did not play a week ago, but he's playing today, and he read the zone keep that time perfectly. And that takes him out of field goal range, too. I think it would have been about a 53-yarder. But watch him play the running back and the quarterback. Makes the play.
Instead of a Will Reichert attempt, it's going to be a punt by Burnett. Boy, that was just too fast. 2nd and 7. Just outside the 20. Milroe, here comes the pressure. Going to the end zone. And broken up at the very last second and intercepted.
Yes, it was right at the end of it.
Ricocheted off the intended receiver was Burton out there. And a costly pick. Slaughter pulls it down.
I think it was Slaughter was the recipient of it. It was going to Burton to the outside.
McCullough on him.
Nice deflection, and McCullough is the recipient of the pick. One-on-one coverage out there, and it was defended perfectly.
Huge interception by Jalen McCullough. Tennessee takes over.
His defense bails him out. Now he's got all 3 timeouts left.
Milton, jump ball and a catch by Keaton. Ramel Keaton on a 50-50 ball, and he hauls it in.
So that was the story. Can these receivers help out the quarterback? Ramel Keaton dropped a big touchdown last week, but now on a 50-50 ball, as Ness said, he wins it 51-49.
3rd and goal. Blitz coming from Alabama. Milton lofts it. Got it! To McAllen Castles, the tight end for the touchdown.
All out blitz. Joe Milton did exactly what Heupel said. Back up, get rid of the ball. You can't get sacked. There's the tight end on the corner. But watch, Alabama comes after him, tries to get the sack. Man-to-man coverage, just a little bit of a rub, and that's all they needed. Slot receiver 84 out there. He's the tallest of the receivers.
Milroe might not get a chance to throw. He won't. Sacked again. And it was Gabe Judy Lally from the secondary that got him.
Coming from the backside, Lally's going to come this way, the corner. Watch him come from the secondary. Nobody to account for him. That's a quarterback's man. Tries to run away from him. Cannot do it.
Expect to see a lot of Drew Phillips, 23 in blue, with white today. 2nd down and 3. And Jalen Wright slips a tackle. Jalen Wright is off to the races. And gone! 52 yards.
This is just a classic pin pull recipe right here. Down block, Ollie Lane going to come up, and he's going to get Jackson at linebacker. It opens up the crease. And for Jalen Wright, he has the ability to make safeties miss. And when you can do that, you can hit the home run. He has been sensational for Tennessee's offense. This shows me that you're putting a lot of faith in number 1.
Told you they don't do this a lot. And on fourth down, Davis leaning forward and appears to be short.
And it was Barron again. The same guy that made the play on the quarterback sneak. This time he's able to beat the left tackle Marcus Cox one-on-one and make a play.
He didn't get there. Turnover on downs. So it sets up Charles Campbell from 44. The 24-year-old Indiana transfer, 11 for 13 this season, looking for his longest of the year. And Campbell is good, and the lead is 10 for Tennessee. Charles Campbell comes out from 49. And Campbell's kick on its way, hooking and good.
They've only given up 95 rushing yards a game, second best in the SEC, but Tennessee is pushing them around.
And now Milton off the play fake. Takes another deep shot toward the end zone for a touchdown. Chaz Nimrod. "39 yards for his first career touchdown."
Nimrod one-on-one against Jordan Robinson out in corner, and Jordan Robinson just falls down. He gets beat right off the line of scrimmage. You can't catch up. You see him trip and fall. And that's just an easy pitch and catch.
First down, here's Leary. Feels the pressure, and right on cue, he is sacked by Omar Norman Lott, and the first for the Vols getting home.
Well, Barron's going to be the one at defensive end that forces Leary to step up, and then it's Norman Lott that finishes it. He's twitchy from Arizona State inside for a big man. You see Barron come out here, gets the contain. Leary's got to step up, and there's the pass rush we've seen time and time again from Tennessee this year. It's important Kentucky does not get behind the sticks. Out of the backfield, Derek Jackson decided to try to rush the passer. Sampson ran right by him.
17 yards. Sampson from the 12. Up the middle. Touchdown! He was a beast on that drive. Two minutes to go in this border battle. Third down and 7 for the Vols from the 37. Keep it on the ground with Milton. To the sideline and a first down, Joe Milton.
Well, we talked about how Joe Milton had to run it a little bit more. Here's a great example of evening out the numbers. This time up front, you've got 6 blockers and you've got 7, including the running back. So 7 against 7. Getting involved at the point of attack. And for Joe Milton, there's the speed and the athleticism, able to get the edge and then try to slide in bounds. Keep the clock moving.
Kentucky takes a timeout after Joe Milton with his legs. And Josh Heupel had said to us in the early part of the season he was banged up. We couldn't do as much design run with Joe Milton. Well, the last 3 games now, they've been able to, and he's got the first down for the Vols.
Played a physical Kentucky team, and I think the way they won that game by running the football, playing physical defense was fantastic. And here goes the run game to start it here in the first quarter. That is going to be a touchdown for Jalen Wright. 82 yards.
We talked about his ability to go yard, and that's exactly what he does on the second play of the game.
Don't know if we're going to see Jabari Small today. He got banged up a bit last week at Kentucky. He did go through some warm-ups, but I'm not sure if we're going to see him today. May not need it. Wide open. I mean, wide open. Ramel Keaton, nobody within 20 yards of him. A 60-yard touchdown, and the streak for Joe Milton goes to 13 straight games with a touchdown pass.
Just trying to get a fresh set of guys in there because of the tempo.
Milton gets it coming left side. Cuts it back. Touchdown, Tennessee. Joe Milton from 6 yards out picks up his 5th rushing touchdown of the season.
They are a power gap scheme run team, and that's different because you get pullers. Action shot.
Over the middle, pass is caught. There goes Squirrel White, and trust me, nobody will catch that young man. 83 yards, Tennessee touchdown. Guys up there, especially the right guard, Christian Haynes, who they feel is an NFL caliber young man, AP midseason All-American. Loose football on the deck, picked up by Tennessee. This will be a touchdown by Tyler Barron. 23 yards. 6 more on the board for the Vols. Teams that UConn has faced this year, just 46% completions, averaging 122 yards per game, but not today. He's looked pretty sharp, and this one's picked off. As I say that, it is a touchdown for Tennessee. Jalen McCullough hit him right in the belly, 30 yards.
You know, the pressure was from Karat Garland, and he did a really good job, man, of getting in the quarterback's face. He released it early. The receiver never looked for the ball. And what we see right here is just an explosive play for a touchdown. On the defensive side of the ball, that's 2 turnovers on the day. Looks like too high.
Pressure comes. This one's picked off. Aaron Beasley. Touchdown, Tennessee. Nico over the middle to Castles. Touchdown! The first passing touchdown for Nico Iamaleava in a Tennessee uniform.
Really excited for this young man. As you see on the pop pass, nice ride off the action, great delivery. I'm sure his folks, as well as everybody out there in Long Beach, fully represented here.
Well, when you're going to throw the ball against Tennessee, you got to be ready to block that front 4. They're as good as anybody in the SEC at getting to the quarterback, especially those 2 edge guys, including number 27.
James Pierce, top sack man, or one of them in the SEC, his first of the day. Little over 41% on 3rd down conversions. It's the big one, 3rd and 11 on the opening drive. Cook down the middle into traffic, and it's intercepted, and it's picked off by Jalen McCullough. McCullough coming the other way, and finally knocked out of bounds. So what's hampered Brady Cook in their 2 losses, untimely throws, including a couple against Georgia. Here's a turnover here.
I agree, but also Luther Burden did not square in his route. He went upfield, and McCullough, instead of coming up into the play and cutting straight across, he kind of floats uphill and stops. Brady Cook thought he would keep going across the defender. That's why McCullough was able to beat him the ball. See how he stops? McCullough doesn't.
Good call. And McCullough with a big return as well has put it in Missouri territory.
So you're looking at that, and it also was tipped.
Yeah.
It was tipped as well.
This is their longest drive of the season. This is play number 19. So as coach said, we've done a good job, but we need points. 3rd down and goal from the 7. Brady Cook, pressure coming, and down he goes. Back at the 14-yard line.
And that's really what the Tennessee defense would love to do all day. Drop back, play like a matchup zone or man-to-man, keep a free safety in the middle of the field, and let that front 4 be the difference. If they can pressure and keep him in the pocket, squeeze inside, that's how you keep it and get those sacks. Will they bring Hopper number 8? He's a good blitzer. They do. They bring him late.
Milton doesn't care. He's going to throw it a mile down the sideline. And almost caught by Thornton. Did he catch it?
They're signaling touchdown.
I thought it hit the ground, but Joe Milton threw that thing a mile.
He threw it a mile in the air, that's for sure. Both players think they're on it, but does he control it?
Oh, man.
We don't know if the ball is bobbled. Looked like he had it in his right hand to me.
He's got it right there.
Yep. Does he keep it? Does he keep that right hand controlling it the whole way?
Oh, nice job of covering whatever's going on.
I think he did. I think he did. He never lost control with his right hand.
3rd and 4. I might just give it to Schrader. No, they're going to throw. And it's batted down. No, going down is Cook.
He double clutched it. That pass rush, 4-man rush that time again.
Omar Norman Lott, that's his 2nd sack, I think.
And remember, they had pressure on him in the end zone, but he wiggled free. This time he could not. Love it as a defensive coordinator when you only have to bring 4 coming around the edge.
The rest of the offense joining Joe looks like this. Jacob Warren tied for number 2 in touchdown receptions on the team. Their 6th-year super senior tight end. Jalen Wright, big opening off the right side. Off to the races and maybe gone. Jalen Wright, 1 snap, touchdown, Tennessee. Whoa, what an opener.
So the running game that deserted them at Missouri just exploded against this front for Georgia. Watch this hole. Cooper Mays with the block, 63. And off and running. And they did not come close to catching him. What a start. That's the 8th game that Georgia has scored on their opening drive. Not as good as that one, though.
75 yards in 11 seconds, good. Extra point, good. This place just erupted, much like the hole that Gary talked about off the right side. Here's another look.
Javonte Spraggins, number 76, and Cooper Mays, number 63. They get the key blocks. Where were those inside linebackers? Remember the injury that Georgia had with Dubas Johnson not playing inside.
C.J. Allen, the freshman, he's on the other side.
Watch it right here. What happens? Overrun inside by Mondin that time. Picked the wrong hole, and he was off and going.
Believe it or not, that's not the longest touchdown run for Jalen Wright. He had an 82-yarder earlier this year, but he'll take that one.
And remember how frustrated he was a week ago. Had nothing in the, what did he get? 22 yards. 22 yards in that game.
Well, you can't start any better.
No. And Tennessee hoped to get that crowd involved early.
They got it.
Job 1 is done.
Charles Campbell will try to hit his 16th field goal of the year. This will be a 37-yarder to give something to the Tennessee offense before halftime. Campbell from 37, and he's got it up and good.
So look, Tennessee, it was bad first half. Had a good play, but they go in saying, all right, we're 14 points down. Let's play 30 minutes and see where we are at the end of the game.
And the following Saturday afternoon against Alabama. And we'll, of course, be there to bring you that SEC championship. Look out. Brock Vandagriff nailed by Aaron Beasley on the blitz.
Well, good for Tennessee. Hang in there, finish the game. I mean, you never want to be on tape not finishing the game. You got your brothers watching you. You don't like to see anybody dogging at the end of the game.
Well, when you look at what they're doing now, when they're getting the ball out on the perimeter where they see one-on-one coverage, and it's just speed and space, so these are extended handoffs.
All day to throw. Wide open. Ramel Keaton. Touchdown, Tennessee. And for the 9th time this year, the Vols score on their opening drive. 56 yards. Second down and goal. Milton to the corner of the end zone. Caught. Touchdown, Tennessee. McCallan Castles with his 4th touchdown reception of the year. So Hayball back on the field. Hayball in his career has punted for 12,770 career yards. That's 7.2 miles. That one is partially blocked. And it'll be downed at the 28-yard line. Maybe the shortest punt of the year for Matthew Hayball. Came in averaging 48 per punt.
From the big fella out front.
6'5", 280, a graduate. There's Warren, the tight end, goes in motion. Milton dodges one man and goes toward the end zone. Caught! Touchdown, Jacob Warren. 34 yards.
A quick first step, the ability to get to the second level.
Joe Milton steps up, fires near side, and they're going to say a catch.
Castle.
What a job by McCallan Castles. Twisting and turning and falling out of bounds, a gain of 28. Quick snap. Right, trying to break a tackle, does so, still on his feet down to the 5-yard line, and it takes a swarm of white jerseys to bring him down.
And you see Joe Milton here. He sees it late, but throws a catchable ball. But what extension and body awareness by Castleman to get his feet down.
He'll play fake. A.J. Swan, pocket collapses, and he will be dropped at the 40-yard line. James Pierce, the first one there, who was second in the conference in sacks. And his teammates piled on. Tyree West in there. Couple of tight ends. Joe Milton going to try to run forward, and he will. Touchdown, Tennessee. What a way to cap your Tennessee career.
Joe Milton here with the run pass option. He faked it to Warren. He walks in. Now, in 3rd down, 4 down, bring in 5.
Boy, nice throw by Milton. Pass is caught. Here's an opportunity. Ramel Keaton to the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. 46 yards, his second of the day.
Go zone.
Swan wrestled to the turf. Brought down by Tyler Barron. His 6th sack of the year. And A.J. Swan.
Again, off the pressure. They're just able to run the inside game and stunt. And there, when he gets brought down with a little bit of violence by Tyler Barron. And A.J. Swan's been under pressure all day.
Balls line up quickly. Milton again. Another touchdown for Joe Milton, his 2nd rushing touchdown of the day. He's now accounted for 6 touchdowns.
Joe Milton here just sees the end crash down and the defender standing flat-footed on the perimeter, so he just outruns Jalen Mahoney to the goal line.
Enjoy the day. Enjoy the day, Joe Milton. He is the first player since Jonathan Crompton to be responsible for 6 touchdowns in a game. That happened back in 2009 against Memphis. Point after is up and good. And, well, Joe Milton, his coach wanted him to enjoy the day. I think he has done more than that. How about these numbers for Big Joe? 383 yards through the air, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. He's rushed for 2 touchdowns. Not a ton of yards, just 5 for 11, but 2 of them found pay dirt.
He's flexing on him. Let's see you, Joe.
What a way to finish your regular season wearing the orange jersey. Of course, started the first 2 games of that 21 season, then got hurt. Hendon Hooker took over and never looked back. Finished last year as the MVP of the Orange Bowl. Tennessee's win over Clemson.
Keep an eye at the top of your screen. James Pierce. He's a sack artist for the Tennessee Vols.
One of the best pass rushers in the SEC. Hill is going to go down. And Pierce was one of the volunteers who was in there. He had time to throw. That'll be a loss of 7. Elijah Herring is going to get credit for the sack as 4th down.
Well, Elijah Herring, he's a monster in the middle, playing middle linebacker for the Tennessee Vols on the delayed blitz. Came from the middle of the field. He's the leading tackler for the Vols, but he's great in pass rush as well, as you saw in that last play. This Tennessee defense, I'll tell you what, they're tough when it comes to obvious passing situations.
Hill. A lot of time. Throws end zone and intercepted. Andre Turntine comes up with the pick. So Iowa marches all the way down the field, and Deacon Hill throws the interception. The Hawkeyes get nothing out of that drive.
What a play by the safety Turntine. Does a great job as the wrap players, basically in a spy position in that free safety. Does a great job of reading the quarterback's eyes. Huge turnover for the Vols.
Using Zoom. Anyway, cool to see. Iamaleava, first play, second quarter, touchdown Tennessee. The young man doesn't just have an arm. He can move straight ahead, run for the first points of this Cheez-It Citrus Bowl. And for his family, it was worth the long trip.
Well, this quarterback has already showed us early in this ball game he's going to be a big-time player in college football. He can make all the throws, and just showed off his athleticism with his legs there.
Extra point coming. So Tennessee, 7 plays, 73 yards, a 19-yard touchdown run. Extra point is up and good. And the Vols with a 7-0 lead.
I love the play design by Josh Heupel. Keep an eye on running back Dylan Sampson. This is a design quarterback draw, but look at the block that Dylan Sampson delivers on Quinn Schulte. It's what sparks his quarterback for the touchdown. Tremendous execution by the Vols.
Those long strides, you know, he's 6'6", only 206 pounds, but he covers some ground with those strides, and yeah, they loved it.
Oh, that's fun. That's what college football is all about. First career start, his entire family making the trip all the way out from California. That's fun.
And you see Brian Ferentz with his dad, Kirk, going to be the final game as the offensive coordinator for Brian Ferentz. That's a big part of the story of this season for Iowa. Now pressure comes and a sack. Wow, pressure came immediately, a big loss on first down after the penalty. Simmons was there. Tyree West was there.
Well, the pressure came from up top. And when you bring secondary pressure and your running back has to abort, your offensive line, everybody's going to be in one-on-one blocking situations. Credit that Tennessee front getting after it up front. Big number 42, Tyree West, defeating the block, and Elijah Simmons, number 10, doing a great job.
Down. They get the play snapped quickly anyway, just in case, and a second rushing touchdown for Iamaleava. It's turning into a coming out party for the young man from Southern California. Going to be Knoxville's favorite here before too long. 13-0 with an extra point coming.
Well, Iamaleava coming into this game, we knew that he was highly touted. We knew he had a lot of talent. He played in a little bit of garbage time, third, fourth quarters, and some blowouts for the Vols this year. So we could see flashes, and we were anticipating a great showing by the former five-star prospect. And he has been a lot of fun to watch in this first half today.
Lining up for the extra point. 11-play touchdown drive. And they never needed their kid to throw a pass. They just ran it. Now it helps when your quarterback can run it like this. Goal to go. Just skipped right in and made his family proud. So another punt. That's all we've had in this second half so far. Fair catch. And a great bounce. Tennessee with good coverage. Keeps it from breaking the play into the goal line. 45 yards. Jackson Ross can celebrate. Really poor field position for the Iowa offense. Hey, if you like punts, this Cheez-It Citrus Bowl, man, this is the game for you. So 3rd and 7. Pressure coming. And the ball's out. Knocked away. I think Tennessee fell on it. Volunteers have it. The sack fumble. And there's number 27. You've been talking about him. James Pierce Jr. The huge play for the Tennessee defense.
We've been talking about him, and now you see why he is one of the Southeastern Conference's most elite pass rushers. Coming off the edge. On the right side of your screen, just beating Nick DeYoung. His speed to power is some of the best in the entire country. He had 8.5 sacks in the regular season. He is a game wrecker for the Vols.
Freakish athletic ability. That ball was out near the goal line. Tennessee recovers it, and they'll have it 1st and goal. Same kind of formation, fullback in front of Sampson. And Iamaleava rolling. Now diving. Touchdown! Little improv play from the freshman. His 3rd rushing touchdown at his first career start. Really haven't even tried from the shotgun. That throw's intercepted. Pierce down the sideline. Touchdown. A strip sack and now a pick 6 for the sophomore star, James Pierce Jr. 27-0 Tennessee.
Pierce in zone coverage, just reading the quarterback's eyes. Does a great job of breaking on the football as soon as Deacon Hill lets it go.
And power to avoid the sack and then gets 16 yards. So first down, ball batted backwards. Man. Knocked down Elijah Herring. He's had a nice game. He's just a sophomore. Yeah, Herring a sophomore. Pierce a sophomore.
Yeah, Elijah Herring coming from the middle linebacker position, drifting down late at the snap of the ball. Rushing, no one gets hands on him. Tough situation for Linez. Not many throws are going to get around. Big number 44.
No. the #1 seed in the playoffs that are starting here in a matter of minutes. Relive zips one in there, completion, and touchdown Tennessee. McCallan Castles, the tight end. Relive put it right on him from 18 yards out.
What a great play design by Josh Heupel. Dialing it up in the red zone. Keep an eye on 34 right here, and then you're going to see the clear-out route. Perfect play call against zone coverage. No one there for Castles. McCallan Castles, who transferred in from UC Davis, and a consistent tight end for the Vols all season. Love the play design by Josh Heupel.
Touchdown stands, 8 plays, 78 yards. And the former Aggie from UC Davis, a long way from Davis, California, into the end zone. Extra point, up and good. Wow, what a statement by Tennessee. This is an Iowa team that won its division in the Big Ten, played for a Big Ten championship, just getting taken behind the woodshed by Tennessee. And the true freshman quarterback, yeah, he's good. All right, he ran the ball, hand the play sheet back, take a knee, and celebrate a Cheez-It Citrus Bowl victory. The bucket of Cheez-Its on Josh Heupel's head. Hey, it's a lot warmer than the liquid celebration. Joe Milton in there with his head coach. That will be the final play. And for Tennessee, a glimpse of the future and a present-day victory to celebrate in Orlando. The Cheez-It Citrus Bowl champion. Second straight bowl win for the Vols in the state of Florida. 9 wins after 11 last year. Tennessee's got their program maybe not all the way back to national championship contender yet, but they're on their way.
No question. Josh Heupel has the foundation set in Knoxville for a great run next year. And I tell you what, there's a lot of star players and a lot of excitement for this Tennessee Volunteers team, and rightfully so.
Winning his 2-year span in 2 decades for this Tennessee program, and capped off this year with a 35-0 win. The winning head coach down with Kayla.
Well, Coach, congratulations on another bowl win here today. Nico, 12 of 19 for with his performance in his first career start.
Thought he did a great job of just controlling everything. First time starting, just the huddle, the mechanics, operations, controlling our run game, protections, all of it. Did a fantastic job, made a bunch of plays throughout the course of it with his arm and feet. Special player.
All 3 phases showed up for you guys here today. Here's the man of the hour. I'll get to the 3 phases in a second, but Nico, when you envisioned getting your first career start, I mean, man, did you think it would come out this way?
Yeah, I think I've always had confidence in this team. I knew we was going to go out there and take care of business, and yeah, I'm glad we came out to win and got our seniors a ring and, a bowl one, so I'm happy for that.
You told me before this, when you decided to come to Tennessee, Coach here played a big part in that, him going through it himself as a player. What does he show you about the future of what you can do here?
Everything, man. Since I've got here, I've gotten nothing but love from the coaching staff, and really the culture here has changed, and I'm happy to be a part of it. It's the start of our 2024 year, so going into it, I think we got a good mindset.
I know you're not surprised by this guy, but what impressed you most about his performance today?
I just think as a young player, the moment, nothing's too big for him. He's very in control and does a great job relating to all the guys at every position, every unit, offense, defense. He's a dynamic leader already as a young guy. Really pleased with his poise and playmaking ability today.
Congratulations to both of you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Guys.
All right, thanks. You can see why his teammates like him so much. They really do. He is the future of this Tennessee program. That's for sure. The shirts, the hats are coming on. 35-0. That's Tennessee's final margin of victory. Congratulations to the Vols, the Cheez-It Citrus Bowl champions. We'll come back with the Capital One post-game trophy ceremony live right here after this message.
Tennessee 35.
Go Vols! There we go.